Ah. What is
Yo!
up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to episode 306 of D&E Takeover.
Woo! Woo! 306, man.
We're back. We're back.
306. We are back and we are better than ever. David, how you doing today?
I feel good. This whole this system right now is messing me up right now.
What system?
The whatever this is on the StreamYard that we're using.
Oh,
Yeah,
why?
it's
You're
like
on the right, I'm on the left? Is that why?
no, not even that. It's just like a new update and just like throwing me off right now.
Where? I don't even see. I mean, I only saw one in the I think it was in the banners.
It's like the
Oh,
viewing
the
thing.
brand.
The viewing is kind of messing me up right now.
I don't know what you're seeing. I don't know what you're
I
seeing.
don't know. Maybe I'm just
Maybe
not
it's
used to
me.
it. What?
Maybe it's my maybe my computer didn't update. I don't know. I'm okay with it
Mm.
though. I'm okay with it.
I don't know. It's kind of
Take a picture, send it to me.
no.
Whoa,
It's not
whoa, you changed their names. Well, I saw that. I saw. Whoa! Oh, that's kind of tough. Wait, hold on. Hold on, go ahead. Oh, I like that. I look like that. I look you like that. You can see our face more. It also looks like it's clear. You can read that so much easier.
It looks like an ESPN headline.
For real. See,
That's
they
what it looks
upping
like.
their game. I love it. I love it, man. But guys, how are we all doing today? How are we all doing today? Dave, you said you're doing well.
Yeah,
Life is going well. We're doing good.
life is good. You know, finals are finally done, so I finished like a couple of my projects.
Hey!
So I have a couple more, just like 2 more classes I gotta take finals in. So three, sorry, out of the 6.
When's the last day? When's the last day?
The last day technically is December 9th, 10th.
Give yourself a little clap or a little give yourself a
Yeah,
little
there we
applause
go.
for that.
There we
Give
go,
yourself a
there we go,
little
there we
applause
go.
for that. Give yourself a little applause for that.
Right.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. So you got
Yeah.
you got through it, bro. You're right there, finish line.
Some of my classes I only have 1 class left. The other classes I got like 3. So
Ew, that's kind of gross.
it's all right.
But
Slowly
hey,
getting
you
there.
fight through it though. You fight through it. I left
Yeah,
my
you
water
know.
upstairs.
Oh,
So annoying.
fart there.
I'll get in like the middle of the show or something. If we're not like too deep into it, I'll get eventually.
Dying of thirst.
Yeah, not me. Imagine.
Yeah. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? We got Mario in the building. What's going on, Mario? Appreciate
Mario!
you, my dude.
Look at
even
the
the
comments.
comments
Look
look
at
a little
that.
crazy,
Ah,
dude. I'm telling you.
I like this. I like this little update. Okay, StreamYard, they try something with their game. I like
It
this.
looks
I
pretty
like
good.
this.
I'm not against it.
I'm
I
not
like
mad
it.
at all. I'm not mad at all.
But overall, how you doing today?
Good, bro. Good, bro. Feeling good. Good day. Good day today, honestly. Nothing to complain about. Just now we're here. Now we're here to talk about sports. And we finally
Yeah.
we got to talk. David
Eric almost got a freaking
David.
It was like compare. I'm not gonna get into the details, but let's just say it was like he was living in a third world country. He was getting
No, yo, if that's what this like, yo,
I'm telling you, bro.
I pray for them.
I know,
because like I could, yo, bro. I mean, I'm not even gonna say that. That's just so insensitive. But,
Eric, be nice. Come
on.
we're really serious people. We don't talk negative about anybody.
David, did you talk about?
No, I just compared one comparison to the wrath of the game. That's it.
You knew exactly the fact that you knew exactly what I was going to lets you know how bad it is.
No, I know the reaction everyone gave me last time.
But what David's referring to is we couldn't do the podcast on Monday because something happened in my job. Long story short, there was like a little like smoke outing, or it looked like there was a fire, but it wasn't really fire. It turned out I think it was just smoke coming from a building. I don't know what it was.
Billy from next door was smoking his meth in his lab.
And it seeped in, and I'm gonna say this wrong. I breathed it in for too far. No,
Yeah,
breathe. Yeah, I breathed it in. I can't say that. There's no growth. Why am I bugging out?
I had my I don't know. Just go past it.
English.
You inhaled.
Ah, there it is. That's what the word. Thank you. Oh my gosh.
College,
right there. See, it's still. As you can see, it still like has slight effects. You know what I'm saying? Little slight effects. But
Like,
so
it's
if you
always
see
been
me
there.
like, if you see me, no. If you see me stutter, if you see me like triple my words, it's just that.
Yeah.
We're gonna say that. But I inhaled like the smoke. It was really bad. Like the smell was really bad, and I got like a headache for like not a headache. I was like dizzy
Yeah.
and like lightheaded for like 2 days straight. So I was like, I can't do the podcast because I literally wouldn't be able to stand here. Like it was that bad. But
You're
I'm okay now. So
be 100%. We're back, and we're back better than ever in episode 306. And we got a lot of the comments. Appreciate every single one of you guys in the building right now. If you haven't done already, hit that like button, subscribe. If you're new, and share the show because we got to go over week 11 updates because we have not so good news on both of our.
oh my gosh,
And
bro.
actually all three of our teams, well, one of his and two of mine, losing these games. And honestly, I know the Giants had a bye week, but they still lost in my book because of the decisions.
They definitely did. They definitely
Because of
lost.
the decisions that they made. So we're gonna get into it. The Jets chaos is going on in the organization, and Mario's bringing it up right now. So it looks like it's gonna be the first thing that we're gonna talk about. Mario said the dismantling of the Jets continues. Bye bye, Joe Douglas.
I'm
That's like
not.
a freaking In Sync song.
He said, ain't no lie, Douglas. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye 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 bye, Joe Douglas is
He
out of
said,
there.
you ruined my team. No, he didn't. But
It's just,
anyways,
dude, I'm gonna get right into it because this freaking pissed me off when I saw it.
hey, this is your team. You always gotta get you always get first dibs on your team.
It's
Always
yeah,
get first dibs on your team.
it's just ridiculous. And I want to hear all the Jets fans and non-Jets fans in the comments down below. See how they are reacting to this because we had this guy for since 2019, I believe. Yeah, he's been here for 4 years.
I'll
4 or 5 years.
find out the information for you. Go on.
But anyway, when we first had him, we're like, this guy's amazing. He's gonna do great, and he did. He brought in Garrett Wilson. He brought in Sauce Gardner. He brought in all these players. He
2019.
brought in Hassan Reddick. He brought in CJ Mosley. He brought in DJ Reed. He brought in all these guys. He had a top defense. 6 years. There you go. Nice. Thank you, Mario. 6 years. And fact is, 5 years ago, in the last 5 years, we were like, all right, this guy's one of the best GMs. He's doing great. He's getting our organization. He's drafting right, other than the Zach Wilson one. But honestly, Zach Wilson might not even be that bad of a quarterback if you want to go to a better coaching staff. So we might not even have to blame the GM on that standpoint. But he made mostly, honestly, 80% of it is the right decision. And as a GM, that's a good batting stat. That's a good batting average. Because we've seen a lot of GMs where they bat just 500 and they still have jobs. So Joe Douglas did a tremendous job as a Jets GM, in my personal opinion. And I think many Jets fans will agree. And then all of a sudden they have a bad season where a team that they're supposed to be a Super Bowl contender and you fire the GM. It's like, I don't understand. Like, is he playing the games? Is he the one calling this plays? Is he the one calling the snaps? I don't understand this type of nonsense that they're doing. It's like, how much more do you want to rebuild? How much farther do you want to go back? You already fired Robert Saleh in week 5, week 6, and you want to go take a more step back where you're going to have to go into the offseason thinking, wow, we actually still have a great defense, but now we have no structure in the business side of it. So we're looking at it. We're looking at this standpoint. It's like, why are these GMs and coaches used as scapegoats when the players aren't performing? Mostly GMs in this standpoint. It's like, oh, your team's not doing good, fire the GM. What the hell? I would feel so offended if I was a GM that put my heart and soul in getting these picks. I can understand if you make a bad decision, like trading someone away or like getting rid of your best player on one team and he goes to your rival team in the NFC East that you don't want to talk about because you're really still pissed off about that. Joe Shane and the New York Giants, Saquon Barkley. Just saying. But if you make that situation, I can understand that big mistake.
Homicide.
But Joe Douglas hasn't made a mistake like that, in my personal opinion. I mean, if anyone wants to stand back and say that I'm wrong with this, prove the evidence in this, and we'll go over it. But Joe Douglas, I think, is one of the better GMs in the league. And to get rid of him because your team is losing, it's like it makes no sense. It makes no sense. It's honestly like, I don't even know how to describe this, dude. I don't even know how to put an analogy into this because it makes no sense. I was going to say it's like a teacher getting fired for you failing a test. It's like, yeah, the teacher might have taught you the right things, gave you the right lessons to get you and teach you the right way. If you're not going to put down pen on paper or what she said or he said, the teacher, why is that their fault? Right? It's your fault. It's the player's fault. And at the end of the day, I just don't understand this nonsense. And the reason why people are like, Oh, Jets are going to jet. Yes, it makes sense because we make the same dumb mistakes. And it pisses me off when people say Jets are going to jet. Because as a Jets fan, I don't want to make that true. But it's true when you make crappy decisions like this, that only sets your team back even more. Now, who are you going to get as GM? Let's be real. Who else is out there? Who's going to revolutionize this team and make you guys a playoff team? Because I don't know if there is anybody. Because it sucks. And honestly, it all starts with Woody Johnson. And I don't know if you saw what he made, his comments. The owner of the Jets absolutely has to get out of there. And he made comments early in September 30th. And this is why I think it's not really the players' fault. I think it's definitely some of their faults because they're the ones playing. But I think ownership on the top, starting with Woody Johnson, is the biggest issue. And the reason why we can't grow as a football team. Because he basically said...
Yeah, I want to hear the quote. I was about to say.
He basically said he wanted to bench Aaron Rodgers on September 30th after he was doing bad. I don't know. You didn't hear this report?
Whoa!
You didn't hear about this? It's all over ESPN. I don't know if it could be right. It could be wrong.
The owner?
The owner said, I'm going to see if I can pull this up exactly because this is ridiculous.
What was September?
September 30th was like week 4 into the NFL.
By this time, the Jets was 2-2. And they had just lost to the Broncos.
Yeah.
Whoa! And he said, "For who though?"
Their backup, Tyrod Taylor. That's it. Tyrod Taylor. And you have sources coming out there saying they're shocked if the Jets owner wants to bring back Aaron Rodgers in 2025. And it just... I'm trying to see if I can pull this up because it's very...
Well, do you mind if I just jump in really quick while you pull it out? And
yeah, go ahead.
Pause. Anyways, I'm just gonna go over the game really quick, and I'm not gonna give my thoughts just yet because David's looking for that quote right now. But the reason all this mayhem and all this firing happened, if you will, is because the Jets lost to Anthony Richardson and the Colts. Yes, you heard me correctly. The man that basically took a knee during a game and said, "I'm too tired to play," beat the New York Jets. The man that me and David have been kind of clowning the entire season for not being able to throw a football beat the New York Jets. They beat them 28-27. To be honest with you, if I look at this box score, I mean Anthony Richardson probably had his best game all season.
Yeah, of course, right?
But it's like, does that speak to him or does that speak to the Jets? Like, I don't know. I don't know what to really think of that as much. But as far as I'm concerned, the Jets, Aaron Rodgers didn't necessarily have the QBR says otherwise, but he didn't necessarily have a bad game.
He had a better second half. The first half he did terrible. The second half is where he got all of his stats.
Yeah, but either way, I mean, to lose to Jets move to 3-8, Colts move to 5-6, and it's just like, if there was not confirmation that this season is over, I mean, this is it. Like, and coming from personal experience, because me and David did do this, I'm never betting on the Jets ever again. Like, I don't know what it is. This team is really just, even when they're supposed to win, they're not winning at this point. And it goes back to before. David, do you have that quote?
Yes. They said after the week 4 loss, they said Woody Johnson made a bold suggestion after his team was 2-2 after they lost to the Broncos 10-9 at MetLife, saying that they should bench Aaron Rodgers for Tyrod Taylor. You know, and he felt that Rodgers' performance was holding the team back. And honestly, as a guy who was talking about bringing him in a year ago and everyone was loving it, to go back against your word to a player that's still on your team and not saying, I have confidence in this team to change it around, showing how ignorant you are and how terrible of a person you are. And not to mention, we're really looking at it, the poor guy, Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, I know he's not playing good this season, but can we look at maybe why he's not playing good this season? Could it be that maybe he doesn't have a protection for holding him more than 2 seconds in the pocket? When we know Aaron Rodgers is the best when he has time in the pocket. And we know that he's used to creating space and going out of the pocket, especially when he has a torn Achilles and he can't move that much. We don't give him an offensive line that can maybe hold a defensive line for like more than 3 seconds to give him time. The amount of times I've seen Aaron Rodgers just drop back, he's got to get the ball out in more than in like a second in order to get a completion. And it's sad. So it's like, you want to sit here and blame Aaron Rodgers for this stuff. Go ahead. But you can't say it's all on him because it's not. offensive line is doing terrible stuff this season, and that's the facts.
I don't want to interrupt you, David. Let me know when you're like fully
That's
done
it.
though.
Go ahead. I'm done
All
with
right.
this team. They suck balls.
Hold on. I want to look up two things, right? Because I need to know. I need to know what I'm talking about when it comes down to when we get to the other team that we have to discuss. You know, I'm not gonna spend too much time on this because this isn't my team realistically. I just kind of like live through David when it comes to the Jets. That's pretty much it. Um, you know, I where do you even start? That's the real question. Where do you even freaking start? And I think you start at the moment Aaron Rodgers got hurt last year, right? That's when everything went because you can't fault anyone for being like when Aaron Rodgers got in. I think the whole league thought that this was it. Everyone thought this was it. So anyone that's saying, "Oh, I knew Aaron Rodgers wasn't going to work," I mean, congratulations, you're 1% out of like out of 100. It's not really much to take from it, but to really sit back and look at it, once Aaron Rodgers tore his Achilles last season, for me, it wasn't the end all be all just yet because I had that hope that he's Aaron Rodgers and he's gonna figure it out and yada whoop. But I had the doubts and the concerns, right? Now, when you look at this team as a whole, like David says, Aaron Rodgers, let's paint the picture. Not even with the Achilles tear. Take the Achilles tears away. This man is 41, 40?
He's 40.
40 years old, playing in the NFL. You would just think, maybe, just maybe, the biggest point of this team that needs to be solid is your offensive line. Why? Because this dude is old as dirt trying to play the game, and he still can. That's the thing. Nothing to take away from him. He still can. But you add the Achilles injury, he can't scramble as much. And Aaron Rodgers isn't even really known as a scrambler as it is. He's just known for sitting in that pocket, dotting everybody up. Simple as that. Great IQ, great quarterback. But overall, you can't expect results in that fashion if they can't protect Aaron Rodgers. Because like I said, he's not going to be able to move. He needs all the time in the world. He actually needs probably the best offensive line in the league. That's probably what you need in order for him to succeed right now. But I digress. So in return, first person to get the boot was Robert Saleh, right? I disagreed with it. People were saying, it was like mixed emotions. I would say is fair to say. Some people was like, this is not a bad thing because we wanted him out anyways. He was eventually going to get fired regardless. They just did it earlier. Cool, right? The Jets continue to fail, continue to look worse and worse, week after week after week after week after week. It doesn't get better. It only gets worse. And somehow we got to Joe Douglas getting fired. Now, GM of the Jets, the guy that puts the pieces in for the coaches to succeed, right? He gets fired. First, it was Saleh. Okay, as much as I don't agree with it, you can use the excuse. You can use it. He could be the scapegoat, sure, right? But Joe Douglas, it's just the level of like stupidity in that decision. I'm sorry. I'm so confused on what the Jets organization want to do now. Because this is the same guy that put you guys back on the map. This is the same guy that made all the necessary moves that everybody wanted. And he gave you everything y'all wanted. And now you guys have everything you want and it's not panning out. He gets the boot? I don't understand.
He's not playing the games. He's not calling the calls. He's not.
This is the same dude that got the contract finally handled with Hassan Reddick after him being a diva. He literally did everything he was told to do.
This is a dude.
And more.
This is a dude that created a top 5 defense last year in the NFL by drafting one of the best rookies of the defensive rookie of the year, Sauce Gardner. And not only that, drafting offensive rookie of the year, Garrett Wilson.
Literally, and it's also Breece Hall as well on that list. Throw Breece Hall on there.
Wait, did Sauce win defensive rookie of the year? I don't think so.
I think it's either no. I think he did. I mean, you can find out, but like either that or all I know is that Sauce was up for DPOY in my opinion. I remember that season. Sauce's rookie season was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. But
Yeah.
nonetheless, this team has fully. There's nothing left to lean on. It's
They're
just a complete
embarrassing.
tank season. And now, I wouldn't see. The thing is, all this is gonna make it look even worse. And this is. I'm gonna say it now because I'm not even afraid to talk bad about the Jets anymore and any of their players. If Aaron Rodgers is a quarterback next year, none of this makes sense. None of this makes sense. And the reason I say that is because the way you guys are moving is looking as if you're cleaning house and you're getting ready to rebuild, which is so sad
Again, for the
because
15th time in the last 10 years.
there's realistically no reason. You just did it yourself. You just dismantled the whole team. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. But if you do all that and then you look to keep Aaron Rodgers, who's freaking 40 years old, it's just not gonna. It doesn't make any sense.
No, Eric, Aaron Rodgers is not going to be back next year. That's guaranteed.
And it's
That's
also
really guaranteed.
But you know what's also crazy? It's like it's not even his fault.
It's not.
It's like it just doesn't make any sense
Some of
whatsoever.
it is his fault. Yes. Is he making inaccurate passes? Yes. But listen, we always say, how the hell are you going to stay in a pocket and throw a good ball when you can't even you have a defender in your face every single snap? It just doesn't work like that.
Listen, man.
I don't care what quarterback you are. You can be the best. You can be Patrick Mahomes. You're not going to get the job done.
I just completely disagree with this decision. I think this is the nail in the coffin, man. This is it. Like, the season's over. And honestly, Jets fans, strap in again, as if you guys weren't already strapped in as it is. But like, strap in again.
We're freaking glued in. We've been glued in. Freaking.
Like, you guys are not seeing playoffs for a minute unless. Which direction do you go during the draft now? Do you go draft a quarterback?
You gotta draft a quarterback. There's no other way.
And you have to hope and pray that quarterback comes in and does something, because then you have to deal with the fact that you have a bunch of young guys on the team that you have to be looking to keep in 2 years time, I want to say, because then the contracts are up. It's just
you're gonna be going into a draft where either free agency where you're gonna either have to draft a veteran or sign a veteran quarterback, or you're going to draft a rookie. I think both of them happen, either one of them. I think you're definitely drafting a quarterback. But the thing is, you're going to have to look at it, and you're going to look at the Jets. You're going to be like, you need this rookie to be really good in the first year in order to really keep your team intact. Because after next year, they're going to be all on contract, and who knows if they want to stay with the Jets. Let's be real. Honestly, the way the teams run, I don't expect any of them to be back. If I'm being real honest with you.
It's hard, man.
Yeah,
it's hard.
They just keep on making decisions worse, and honestly, this is why I root for other teams now. Knives says, "What's up? Hello, boys.
What's good?
You." He said, "Seattle has wide power outages, so my day." Oh my god,
wow.
Seattle. Damn, they have a blackout. Is that what's going on?
That's crazy.
This is scary.
Okay.
I think it's like the freaking purge. Yeah. Hey, by the way, see any good games this weekend?
No.
No, I didn't.
Honestly, no. I'm not even gonna try to even entertain that, to be honest, because we have to go into another game, and I'm ready to talk about it. But we'll keep it going. Just keep it going.
He said, "Wait, hold up." He said, "David, how'd you do in fantasy? I lost. So you think your opponent's gonna do this for the rest of the season?" He said, "Yes." The answer is yes,
bro.
No, Knives was my opponent, and he beat me. So now I'm officially out of fantasy. I don't even know.
Are you? I don't think you are.
I've been focusing on study.
It's almost as if someone predicted this to happen.
Who? Not me.
I know not you.
It ain't me.
I know not you.
Yeah, me and the Jets have a lot in common. We have freaking high expectations, but can't deliver.
The underdogs. Yeah, bro.
I don't know what you're talking about. Mario said 6 years, David. He's talking about Joe Douglas, GM. He said, look what Sam Darnold has become. That's 2 QBs in 5 years. But look what Sam Darnold's now.
That has nothing to do with what Joe Douglas has done for the freaking Jets. I'm sorry.
And here's the thing I don't understand. When people look at, and he said, look at this one. He said, David, the team is 59 games under 500 under his regime. What? He has nothing to do with that. He puts the players together.
Yeah. Okay.
He's not the one making the scheme and saying, go out there and play. He's the one, okay, this guy's going to fit. He's a guy who had a #1 defense last year in terms of total yards or top 3 in defense. And
Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, and also you say, look at Sam Darnold has become. Sam Darnold is playing like a top 10 quarterback in Minnesota right now.
I'm going to tell you right now, y'all better hope and pray Joe Douglas, because he's gonna get another job somewhere else. There's no way he
Yeah.
doesn't. Joe Douglas gets another job somewhere else,
With the freaking Giants, the way that they're going out too.
and watch him fix that team up. But the only thing is, the team's actually gonna perform, and that's gonna be the sad part of it all. What you're basically saying, Mario, is that you took the last 3 years, I want to say, of Zach Wilson as your number one quarterback, and an injured Aaron Rodgers, and you said he's below 500. Zach Wilson doesn't even play in the NFL right now. Well, I mean, he plays in the NFL, but he's a backup
for Denver.
So in other words, what I'm trying to say is he doesn't get minutes.
And
that was your quarterback for like a good 2-3 years, or is it 2 years? Just 2 years.
2 years.
And
3
then
years. 3 years. 3 years.
3 years. And then you went and got a 40-year-old man. Then he tore his Achilles, came back, and all of that in the span under Joe Douglas. That has nothing to do with him.
And here's the thing that I don't like when people say it's all GM's fault for this. When they draft a bust, right? No one is on that draft day back in the day when Zach Wilson was up on the clock. Very little people. I know a lot of Jets fans are like, let's draft Zach Wilson, right? Let's draft Zach Wilson because everyone thought it was a good idea. Guess what? When Sam Darnold was up on the clock on that 2019 draft, they said, let's draft Sam Darnold. Because everyone thought he was going to be a good quarterback. That's why you can't judge a GM's decision based off of what happened at that time. Because everyone wanted these guys. Everyone was telling me, get a quarterback, and they were happy about it. The only organization that I can think on top of my head where they weren't happy with their pick at quarterback was the Giants when they drafted Daniel Jones at 6. People were like, "What the hell? That was way too early."
Yo.
That's the only one. And overall, like I'm looking at all these things, it's like, yeah, we're judging them now because they're quote unquote busts. Even though they're playing great somewhere else. But like sometimes it's like they made the decision that they deemed was the right one. Everyone thought it was right at that time. You can't predict the future.
Also, again, if you didn't draft Zach, what quarterback was you drafting? Name me one quarterback from that draft class other than Trevor Lawrence right now. Go ahead. Tell me a list. I'll start you off. Mac Jones.
Mac Jones.
Guess what he's doing.
Wasn't Dwayne Haskins on that one or no?
What, bro? Yo. Tell me what Mac Jones is doing right now, David. Please.
He's in Jacksonville right now.
And who's he backing to? No.
He's starting right now.
He's starting right now because someone's just refuses to play.
Trevor Lawrence.
He's hurt. He's backing up Trevor Lawrence. There is. I don't believe, and please correct me if I'm wrong. I don't believe there's one quarterback in that draft class that you would have picked and it would have been better. It would have been the same problem. Mac, you would have got a little bit more out of. Like, it wouldn't have mattered. They're both backups now. So it's like, to then let Joe Douglas be the fault for that, y'all just don't want to wait until someone actually makes the right. You get a proper coach that gets them all in shape. Joe Douglas has made the right moves, put the team together and all, but you need the coach to actually be able to gel
mesh
that
it all together. Listen,
that's what it is.
When there's a draft, you got to understand the NFL draft that it's not just the GM making the decision. They're in a freaking draft room with coaches, scouts, and everything. They're telling them. Coaches are like, "Hey, let's draft this guy because I see a lot of raw talent and I can grow him." If the coaches don't grow him, how is that the GM's fault? Let's just think about that real quick. Just think about that. Now it says Colts bench they started twice, still alive for the playoffs. We haven't even considered Rodgers getting benched. Aaron Rodgers is washed. Make peace with it. Yeah, he's not doing so good.
Yeah,
no one to really protect him.
He's definitely not that guy anymore, though. We know that.
I mean, the same thing goes for Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones, I really think he still can be a decent quarterback. Why are you laughing? I still think Daniel Jones can be a decent quarterback, but he has no offensive line to protect him.
I don't know why it made me laugh when you said I still believe Daniel Jones can be a decent quarterback. It just
decent's a very flexible word.
Yo, Daniel Jones.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the situation too.
Oh man.
Mario said Joe Douglas in 6 years is 30 and 64. Not good. It's not.
Oh my God.
He's not the one. They got to mesh it together. He's the one who just supplies the materials. He's not the one making the house.
creates a Super Bowl contending team on paper and then somehow just doesn't fall out, and then that's his fault. Make it make sense.
Exactly.
Make
It's
make
like this. Ready? Joe Douglas is the guy supplying the materials to the contractors.
Yeah.
And what they wanted was a nice, beautiful house. What they get is a freaking shed.
and then
How's that his fault? He's the one who wanted the big house.
You know, I understand.
He's the one making the shed.
I understand it starts from the top type of vibe, but if we're going there, dare I say, I'm gonna say this, but like, what's the owner's name? Woody
Johnson.
Woody Johnson. As long as he's at the helm, I'm convinced that y'all are cooked.
There we go. He said, I do agree that Johnson needs to step back and let a real football run the organization. 100%. It's football executives run the team. So we have an organization of clowns. Yes, we do. Circus clowns too. Guys, if somebody here told you the Jets were gonna Yes. I can't even finish the sentence. I don't even want to.
Yikes. Yikes.
And I said, I do have to be honest, the defense has been horrendous since Salah left. They were doing horrendous in the beginning of the season too. It's not just because Salah left. They were allowing
bad all year.
It's the same defense they had.
They suck.
They got worse,
bro.
But
the only difference is we're having conversations because they were supposed to do something. Any other normal year, I hate to breathe this guy right now because this is like I'm comparing two people because I can right now. The Jets jetting is the Knicks just gonna be the Knicks. Like it's the same concept.
No,
every single year.
There's a big difference with that one though.
Nah, bro. I swear it's the same thing.
No, it's not. The Knicks made the playoffs in the last 2 years. It's not the same.
They always fold. It
doesn't matter. At least their team is making the playoffs. The Jets haven't made the playoffs in 15 freaking years. It's a big difference. Saying a franchise that Jets are going to jet is a big difference saying the Knicks are going to Knicks. At least the Knicks are going to Knicks. That means the Knicks are going to make the playoffs, which is still a good standard to have because most teams can't make the playoffs. At least the Jets don't even touch foot in the playoffs. So it's not the same comparison.
The only time the Knicks did it, Nick, was ever since Jalen Brunson's got there. Honestly, it hasn't been the norm. It hasn't been the norm.
Exactly. So that they can't be the same comparison.
They still lose though. They still lose.
If you said before Jalen Brunson era that was the case, sure, that makes sense. But you can't say that after. There's been 2 years of because you said when they first made the playoffs, you said, well, they won't make it back. They won't make it farther next year, and they made it to the freaking Eastern Conference semifinals, and they almost won. So,
but at the same time, like the Knicks them getting injured and losing the Pacers, that's the Knicks gonna Nick. Like that's part of that. Like they just can't. They can't get by. They can't get by.
They won the first round.
They can't.
No, that's just you. That's just you hating, bro. That's honestly.
It is me hating.
That's just you hating. It's not even true. Now it says, well, you can fire Hackett. Somebody got to get Rogers Grande non-fat iced mocha latte with no foam on Thursdays and Saturdays. Honestly, you might need that. Yeah, the fact that Hackett is still there is crazy. All right, so I do like some of the draft picks, but in the end, Zach Wilson failure did Douglas in. So by the way, Eric,
Garrett Wilson, Brees Hall, Sauce Gardner, but Zach Wilson did him in. How?
You can't do that.
He drafted a cornerback that was literally like fighting for Defensive Player of the Year in his first year in the season. He drafted an Offensive Rookie of the Year. He drafted one of the best running backs when he first came in the league. What are we talking about? Bro. Yeah, the Jets are cooked. I don't care. What freaking Woody from Toy Story, as long as he's at the helm, is cooked. I'll tell you.
Honestly, I feel like Woody Johnson is like freaking Toy Story, but every time it's like freaking all the toys act normal. It's like whenever Woody Johnson walks into the Jets organization, it's like, oh, hide. That's really what it is. What are we up to? So, by the way, Eric, they are replaying the Ravens/Steelers game on NFL Network. Eric, put that on your TV.
All right, bro. Okay, bro. All right, bro.
You
know what? I'll allow that because at this point, y'all need anything that y'all can get. And honestly, like my team, I can't even say anything. I
got some stuff to say about your team because I'm freaking pissed about them because I had a parlay for them to win and they lose. So what the hell's up with your team?
All right, wait, hold on. Wasn't you the same person that said that you're not touching that game?
No, no, because here's the thing. Ready? I had one the Steelers winning like we had the one that we had. And then
Yeah.
afterwards, I had the Ravens winning. So just in case the Steelers lost, I had the Ravens winning. And in case the Ravens lost, I had the Steelers winning. And guess what? Guess what? It
You
didn't
lost both of
matter.
them?
Didn't matter because both of them freaking fluffed. Jesus.
David, come gamble with David, guys.
No, I officially I'm done. I haven't even looked at the app in the last 5 days. No,
I'll
I
be
said
back like 3 weeks.
no, it's right. It's Aaron's fault. This was the O line when you came here. You chose this. You were the key to turn it around. That's what I was told. Yeah, but the thing is, we looked good on paper. The thing is, everything looked good on paper until you actually saw the first snap of the game, and you're like, oh man.
I
Oh,
do
man.
slightly.
Oh God, run.
I do slightly agree with Knives in the sense of like it is definitely part. Like David said it too. Like it definitely is partially Aaron's fault. I just
Yeah,
don't think
I'm
it's
saying
all of
it's
his
not.
fault. And I do believe Aaron needs to, like just chill out, bro. Just
Because here's the thing,
call it,
ready?
bro. You done enough, bro.
If you give, I don't know,
The
CJ
league is
Stroud. If you give CJ Stroud the Jets offensive line,
he's cooking still. I'm sorry.
is he?
He's still.
Are you sure about
If
that?
CJ Stroud is your quarterback, I am like almost guaranteeing like at least a 500 record.
Remember that game against the Jets when he got sacked 59 times by the Jets defensive line?
Yeah,
And
that's when the Jets won.
Their offensive line was injured. Similar strength to what the Jets offensive line is. That's what we're looking at. That's what we're looking at.
But that they just pick and choose when to play games. It's not
No,
his fault.
I'm not saying I'm not comparing the Jets and the Texans. I'm saying offensive line wise. The Texans offensive line that game was the equivalent to the Jets offensive line all season, allowing that many sacks and getting your quarterback pressured every single time. And they lost the game. So here's the thing. We always say this thing around here at D&E Takeover, and I will stand by this statement because I think it's very true. You're only as good as your offensive line, either in the run game and in the passing game. Why are the Detroit Lions #1 in the league?
Because they're the best team in the league.
No, because they have a freaking great offensive line.
I just want to say something different.
Gibbs, David Montgomery, they're rushing for over 100 yards each, and Jared Goff is having a near perfect passing rating almost every single game.
To be fair, they're running like core in general is just ridiculous.
Because
like,
their offensive line is able to find gaps for these guys.
I don't know, man. I'm tired of talking about the Jets.
I'm
so
freaking
sick.
done. I'm gonna get a heart attack before this.
These guys, I'm gonna start. They're gonna get the Cardinals treatment from like a year or two ago.
Yeah, no, I had to get this out because the way that they fired Joe Douglas was just I had to.
Are they the worst team in the league?
The Jets? No.
Are the Panthers? The Panthers still have that? Or is it the Giants?
Giants.
Oh, the Giants!
Listen, when you lose to the worst team in the league, you become the worst team in the league.
Yeah, they lost to
That's
Bryce too. Shout out my boy Bryce, man. Yeah, we gotta go back to that game, man.
It's like a relay. You pass the baton to if you ever lose.
Mm-hmm.
Mario said they drafted Jordan Travis. No, why not give him a shot? Honestly, sure, go ahead, give him a shot.
Give everybody a shot. It's a tryout at this point. Give David a shot.
That's what the Giants are doing right now.
Yo, nah, Tommy Cutlets has got the unlock. Watch.
The only reason why they're doing that is because they want to sell tickets still. Shout out to Fernando. Fernando's in the building.
Yo, what's going on?
The New Jersey Jets management suck. Thank God they are not from New York. At least once an episode, he always brings this up.
This is our team, bro. This is New York's team.
You know what? I will look at that bright side. It's not my team. They're not from New York.
Oh no, David, they're from New York, buddy.
Not from New York. Nope.
David, he's allowed to say that. You can't say that.
I gotta drive to freaking New Jersey to watch them play.
David, you are a Jets fan.
I'm a Jets fan, but not anymore because they're not New York.
No, you're a Jets fan, buddy.
Nope. I'm a Buffalo Bills fan.
No.
No, I actually am a Buffalo Bills fan. Though. I like Buffalo.
Get the heck out of here!
I am. I always told you I like Josh Allen.
No.
I never told you I like Josh Allen.
I will never allow David be look. You can jump from the Jets and the Giants. You can jump from the Knicks and the Nets. You can jump from the Yankees and the Mets. I will not allow you to jump 3 teams in the same league. No, bro. You can't be a Buffalo Bills fan, bro.
Listen, you understand that even with my 2 teams, I need an extra one. So it doesn't matter.
Your 2 teams combined is still
worse.
Like, mid-table, yo. Oh,
Let's just say, I don't care anymore. Sucks. No, Now it says also if your team needs points, they can have some of my from my Detroit Lions because we score a lot, like too many.
Oh my gosh, bro. Yo, I saw Amon Ra have the dopest celebration I've seen in a long time. He had that I'm gonna say it wrong. I'm not gonna disrespect the anime heads in here, but like
Naruto.
I was just I don't want to say like the Kamehameha thing, like and he like jumped back. It was sick. It was sick. But
It's like
anyways,
kamikaze. What'd you say?
no Kamiyami. I'm not saying the guy. I sound like a cornball saying it, bro.
Now it says I did say he would give up by week 10. I believe he's talking about me.
I thought it was week 5, to be honest with you.
You know, guys, I don't appreciate this. He said 3 years of Zach Wilson got you 7-10, and we are sure Aaron Rodgers can do that this season. So what's the problem? So what's the problem? Exactly.
Aaron Rodgers has been the worst quarterback for them so far. Now let me stop. Win wise, he has.
He said, who drafted Zach Wilson though? He did that for me. He needed to get it right, and he failed. He said, actually, I checked. There wasn't any other quarterbacks available other than Justin Fields. You should have took Justin then.
That was the only but even Justin's a backup right now too.
Yeah, but he could be a starter. He's the only reason why he's not starting because Russell Wilson's got seniority. Let's be honest.
I'm just not jacking any of this, bro. Like this is not no. Joe Douglas did fine.
Exactly. Matt Padone, shout out to Matt Padone. He said, Aura has arrived. Yo, why are the Ravens so booty?
Yo, Padone.
Damn. Eric.
Why is this guy coming and say the dumbest stuff in the
Eric.
world, I swear.
Eric.
It's gotta be so irritating.
Eric. You know, every time I say, guys, just to chat, every time I say Eric's name louder, you see the cringe in his face. That's why
I'm gonna kick this freaking camera down, bro. I swear. Nah,
all right, we'll get into it. Bears in the building. He said, Unkin Hot Rod. Well, how we doing?
What do you mean, Unkin Hot Rod? Yo, bro. Oh my gosh, bro.
Found it. High five. Let's go. We're having a fantastic day, my guy. Now it says, wow, breathe, David. I know it's hard and the Jets make you angry, but it'll be okay. It's not your fault.
No, it is your fault. I blame you. You're gonna get fired next.
Who?
You.
Why?
Just because they're looking for scapegoats. They're gonna hire you just to fire you.
Honestly, I might just. I really do believe if I become the GM of this team.
No, it is not gonna matter. They're just gonna fire you.
Because of Woody Johnson. You're right. No, Woody Johnson.
He's gonna get fired. You need to be the coach.
I would probably make a logical decision, and he'd be like, "Nah, let's bench Aaron Rodgers." I'm like, Woody, Aaron Rodgers hasn't been on the team since last year.
Yo,
what are we talking about?
You should be the head coach. The head coach would be more suitable.
I think I would turn gray real quick though. Be like the first gray 23-year-old ever.
Yeah,
Bear said, Jets are cooked top 2 and bottom. It's nobody and everyone else's fault at the same time.
It's just you know what it is?
Top to bottom. That's what he meant.
Yeah.
Top to bottom.
Everyone's pointing at each other like this. He did it. He did it. That's what they do.
It's like that Spider-Man meme. When it's ridiculous, dude.
So
you want to read the next one?
Yeah. Go ahead. Padone, he said Minecraft and Hogwarts stream tonight. Yeah, okay, buddy.
For who? Us?
No, he's just Padone comes in here and makes jokes that I will only understand and me solely only. And it's like it's hard because I'm not just gonna explain the lore to you guys all the time. Like this doesn't make any sense. It's just oh my god.
And I said the sad part is the Panthers, Raiders, and Titans exist. So the best the Jets got the 4th pick in the draft. Don't forget the Giants, Knives. Don't forget the Giants. They might be getting the 1st overall pick too.
Who's Yashador?
He said technically the Jaguars are the worst team, but we have to talk about the Nets are the worst team. No, they're not. The Nets are doing
Nets.
The Nets are doing decent.
Wait, hold on. Jaguars to Nets. What are we doing? I don't think you meant the Nets.
Well, I think
there's no way. Because the Nets aren't that bad.
The Jets.
The Jets, I think you meant.
We were talking about the Jets are the worst team. Okay.
Yeah.
Bear said Dion on the Jets after drafting drafting his son and Travis would be fun to watch, but it would be cooked by week 3 when they are 1-2.
No, listen, I'm not gonna lie.
That's just an unrealistic draft position because literally both of those guys are gonna go top 5. So you're not gonna get 2 top 5 picks.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like respectfully, if I'm a player, I'm praying that the Jets don't draft me unless I'm like like a lineman or just not a. I can't say it's not an important position because it is an important position, but like one of those positions that not everyone's putting their eyes on you. You know what I mean? I don't like if I'm Travis, if I'm Shador, like I don't know. Stay away from me, please. I don't want none of that.
Did you hear what Deion Sanders said after he was getting questioned about his son Shador going to the Giants? He
What?
said, "Nah." He said he
Really?
basically surpassed Spain. Like, your son's gonna probably go to this team. He's like, mm-mm. Yeah. Because they don't
Wow.
have anything. They have no identity, and that's the thing. No team, no core, no free agent, no draftee is gonna look at that and be like, I want to go to this team. No one wants to go here. You need to
Crazy.
track something by getting victories, and it's just not the case. Nice says Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. Thank you, Knives.
Bear said Dion is perfect for college as a coach because players can rally around him and he can mold young men into really good people, just not good players.
Wow.
That
Wow.
was like a backhanded compliment.
Wow.
It's like,
He said they're good guys. That's
all right, but
yeah.
he's not wrong. Knife says, no, you're saying you're right, Eric.
Kamehameha.
Kamehameha. Fun fact, not a Japanese word. That's Hawaiian.
Wow.
Jeez.
I know that.
Didn't even know that was a word.
You know, like when they're like, I'm not doing it. Actually, never mind. I'm not gonna do it on stream. That's good. Someone's gonna clip that.
Bear said, side note, I can see the gray in Unk's hair. Brother's getting stressed about the Ravens. Eric, you're seeing gray in your hair, brother. What's going on?
I'm just gonna breathe. I'm just gonna breathe.
It's good.
Inhale.
Breathing is
Exhale.
good.
Inhale. Exhale.
Ready? Let's do it again.
He's gonna make a joke about me not being able to breathe now. Nah, I can't do this.
He said,
I want to spin. What's it called? Spinning back heel kick you like John Jones did to Stipe, bro. That's what I want. That's what I literally want to do right now. Oh
Knives says, so Eric, take away your Ravens bias. Just think about what Knives told you.
No.
Do you believe the Steelers are winning the division yet?
Oh, we're not here yet. I'm not talking about this right now.
BS is so strong. Yinzer is a person from Pittsburgh, by the way. I didn't know that.
Oh my gosh, we're not going through the comments yet. We're not
because we're going to discuss that question.
No. I mean, we are going through the comments. We're not done going.
We only got 2 more left, and then we'll get right into the Ravens.
No,
Matt
bro.
said, "Perk 40, just move on." No, I meant the Nets. I meant Nets because get Unk mad for content I pay for.
You don't even pay for content. Shut up, yo. Get this guy. This guy's a 76ers fan, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Ew,
exactly. Piss off, man. Yeah, man. And then he's like, no, I'm actually a Hornets fan. Get out of here, man. Get out of here.
He said, Nice says, the Jets could do it. If you believe in Travis Hunter more than Garrett Wilson, the Titans will give you the 3rd overall and 2 other picks. Titans trade like Carlos.
Oh, man. Carlos, we love you, bro.
Anyway,
he's never touching a trade ever again.
Speaking of which, let's talk about speaking of love right now. Since love is in the air right now, you see the love. Look up. You see the love.
Wait. You talking about the Packers play this week? Is that what it is?
Yes, that was exactly what I was getting at. Good job.
Yeah. Come on.
Wait, important message from Barry. Really concerned. He said, "Get Unk the oxygen tank. We're losing him." Oh, Eric, it's okay. It's a good nickname.
Oh my god! Everybody in my body is telling me not to crash out.
It's right. Let's get into this recap for week 11.
Man,
shall we?
I want to strangle you. Man, you start this dumb freaking this stupid Unk. Oh my days!
Unk is a compliment, dude.
No, it is not.
Everyone looks up to you. You're a wise man.
Or it's just saying that you're old. That's it.
You're not old. You're 22 years old.
Yo, I say one thing, and Bear's like, "Oh man, get Unk out of here, bro." Yo, nah, man.
My favorite thing is when they say, "Good try, Unk." I start dying laughing. It's hilarious.
Well, David's an Unk too, bro.
I'm younger than you, though.
Oh my god, by a couple months.
It's all right. Still young.
Oh my gosh, man.
You
All
ready?
right,
Ready for a week
let's do
11
it.
recap?
Let's
2-minute
do it.
recap?
Let's do it. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Okay. 2-minute drill.
All right, let's do it.
And so we talk about one team in particular.
Oh no! You already said 2
Um,
minutes. You already said 2 minutes. So we're not stopping.
Commanders mess up me and Eric's parlay and lose to the Philadelphia Eagles in Thursday Night Football. Dude, what the hell, dude? Honestly, this is working out for my parlay. The Eagles need to do good and need to win the division so that I can get my freaking fraudulent pick right because they're going to lose first round. So, look good.
All I'm gonna say is that me and David will be revisiting this parlay business in like. Hold on, let me check. Because Christmas is coming around, y'all. So we can't be them $5 is serious.
Damn, right. Jeez.
I'm gonna say like
Scrape the surface with that.
Like week 15 or 16. Yeah, David, can we shake on that? Can we get that? Can we confirm that week 15 or 16? We might revisit it.
Let's see how easy the games are. Oh, you got the Ravens versus the Giants. Oh, I can't do it that week. It's gonna be a hard week.
No. Well, you don't know. We might have made. Actually, I'm not even gonna talk about the Ravens right now.
Oh, Eric, we don't know if they made playoffs yet, buddy. We don't know.
Oh my god, you guys are actually see a live version of me just like start tweaking out on the camera. I swear, I'm gonna start losing my brain. Oh my goodness.
Well, anyway, Eagles and Commanders. I think this game really showed that the Eagles are gonna win the division. I don't know about you.
Yeah, it's done.
They're all 8-2 and 7-4. It looks like the Eagles have the division.
I wish I knew that the Commanders were like. I think they haven't beat above a 500 team yet this season.
Yeah,
I think.
you sent me that stat.
Yeah,
crazy, and they're gonna be. They should have been a good fraudulent pick to go with, honestly.
But no, I don't.
Gonna lose.
You know what it was? I don't know if anyone thought that they were gonna stay where they was. See, because at the time they was top of the division, so they didn't know what was gonna happen necessarily. So
yeah. Next one. Obviously, we talked about this one already. Colts beat the Jets 28-27. Jets season's over. Colts are trying to make playoffs, but honestly, I think it's too late for them too.
I don't think it mattered. Yeah, both teams just suck.
No,
balls,
the Colts
bro.
still have a shot. They're only one game behind for the 7th spot.
Dude, the AFC, yo, I can, bro. All right.
What?
If the Colts make the playoffs, that dude, Miami could make the playoffs still.
So can the Bengals.
The Bengals,
they're only 2 games behind.
Yeah, but the Bengals don't know how to win football games.
Yeah, but out of all the teams that are out of the playoffs right now, I think they're the best one. I think I would feel more comfortable making the playoffs because they're actually better than everyone on those teams. Colts,
crazy.
And Dolphins. Next one, Jaguars. Oh, the Lions crushed the Jaguars, 52-6.
I feel bad for Jacksonville, to be honest with you. That's embarrassing. That's a little scary. Like that felt like college versus NFL.
Yeah, that was really embarrassing. And the funny part is when you have your Jacksonville Jaguars head coach Doug Peterson saying that this is the best team he's ever assembled. And,
but he still has a job. Oh my gosh, I can't do this. Yo, bro.
And so does a GM. So overall, you look at it, and this decision's looking like the Lions are proving again that they are the best team in football, hands down. Honestly, they're making a bigger gap between them and the second place team because right now it's the Lions and then the second place team, whoever you want to put on there, is down there. It's a big gap between first and second.
It really is just the Lions and everybody else. Like,
this Lions team should be making the Super Bowl. If there were Super Bowl picks, I said this back a couple weeks ago, Lions versus either the Ravens, Bills, or the Chiefs. Those are the top 3.
If there's a year that they're going to do it, it's got to be this year. It has to be this year.
So, Knives, you're saying can come true.
But the thing is, not yet. Not yet.
Knock on wood. Knock on wood.
Not yet. Knock on wood. Not yet. But it's got to happen.
Let's just say it's very entertaining. I will say, as a neutral watching these games, it is very entertaining watching a Lions game because you can see a high scoring, or at least a football team that knows how to play, which is very nice to see.
I just don't. I just don't. Part of me doesn't want them to win because I do like making the jokes. No Super Bowl, but like at the same time, like if they was to win, it's not gonna like bother it. Like they're kind of America's team at this point right now.
Yeah, they are. They honestly are the new shifted America's team with their head coach Dan Campbell and everything. Their whole grittiness of that team.
But like, I can get behind that. When they were saying that the Bengals were America's team, I was like, yeah, no, never.
I honestly think the Lions are a team where they're looking at where it's just like no one can really hate on them.
Yeah,
Especially when a
agree.
franchise is that bad for so many years, and now all of a sudden they flip it around and like they've been thriving. You know,
David, you can relate, right?
I can relate only to the first half of that. We haven't flipped it around yet. It's like
Okay.
honestly, the Jets season, Jets last couple of years is like the scenes right before the Titanic hit the iceberg.
Oh,
So like everyone's still freaking out a little bit, but we still think that we can save ourselves from the iceberg.
Yo.
But in reality, we're gonna
Oh
hit
my
it soon, and everyone's gonna freaking sink. So
Nice.
we need someone to redirect the steering wheel. whatever
That
that's
movie
called.
is so scary when you really think about it.
It's a horror film for men, for sure.
Dude, that movie is scary, bro. Oh,
What's that? It's just it's literally a horror movie for men because literally the women and children get to go, but no, the guys have to stay and get you guys on the boat.
it's just I'm not even gonna get into it because it's actually crazy. But that's
People
why
look at it as like such a romantic movie. Hell
I'm not-
no.
I'm not watching this.
I'm looking at that dude that gets freaking crushed right in the middle of the crack and falls straight down.
I'm just you're not catching you just not catching me on a boat. I don't know how to swim.
Oh yeah, you
Not catching
can't.
me on a boat. It just doesn't make any sense.
Eric would freaking have a heart attack right before he hits the
Dude,
water.
if they hit the iceberg, I'm jumping off myself. What are you talking about? I'm jumping off. I'm trying to swim, and then I'm gonna just freeze.
I just don't know how the hell you don't see it.
Or actually, no, I was about to make some crazy.
What?
I can't.
Go ahead, let's do it.
No, you
That's what we're
can't.
here for. We're here for this.
No, David,
What?
we can't.
Oh, come on.
Let's just say the Titanic be different in this day and age.
Anyway, since Eric's not letting me
God.
know, the Lions are the
I'm
best
gonna
team.
text you. You
The
remember I said that, right?
The Lions are the best team in football right now. It's not even close. But let's get into these comments real quick. Now, says a Sixers fan, bro, you guys take weeks off for his tummy ache. For real, Knives. For real. There you
Thank
go.
you.
Knives says, Unk is a compliment when you're my age, 37.
That makes sense. See, wait, no disrespect. No disrespect. But like, it makes sense though.
Bear said, Unk is Lightning McQueen in Cars 3 when he gets lapped mid-race in the game, and the game is passing him by. I love Eric Hines and David Rodriguez. You saw my last name wrong, Bear. It's with an S at the end, not a Z.
But man, please.
There.
I'm not.
Rodrigues. Portuguese, not Spanish. Big difference. It's okay though.
Bro.
Bear said, Bear said he's an Unk himself.
Then what the what? Yo. Actually,
Eric,
you
Eric,
should have been
Eric,
washed.
Eric,
No,
Eric.
stop.
It's funny. That's funny.
That's what I was gonna say. But it almost rolled off the tongue too easily.
Bear said he's an Unk though.
No, you're just talking about being washed. It's not being an unk.
I don't know. He might be an uncle.
If my little cousins called me unk, that'd make more sense.
Eric is head Unk. Okay, there's layers to this.
So if as long as you call me like tribal chief unk, I'm okay with that.
No, we're not calling him that.
No.
Nope.
Because like I as long as you acknowledge me as your tribal unk, I'm okay.
Now it says, don't feel bad for them or anyone else that has to face the
That's unk right there.
Oh my god, dude. The wrath of man Campbell and the Detroit Murder Lions. Jesus, this got violent. So this is not a competition. It's punishment. Damn.
It's literally belt to freaking booty, bro. No cap. They just
stay with me. Lions gonna go to Super Bowl, bro. Lions gonna to the Super Bowl.
I believe it when I see it.
As of right now, dude, this is looking like it. It's looking like it.
As of
There's
right
only
now,
three teams in the AFC that I can predict to go into the Super Bowl.
You just better hope that the 49ers just don't use some like freaking voodoo magic to freaking to come back and be a great team. That's all I'm saying.
Nice. So Eric the Tribal Unk, put your ones up.
That's what I'm saying. I'll take that.
No.
I'll take that.
Whole Unk hierarchy.
Yo, as long as I'm tribal Unk, I'm good.
Ancient Egypt. Can we go back into our 2 minutes? It's been like freaking 10-minute rundown of this week 11.
Yeah, let's go over 2 minutes, David. Come on.
Rams beat the Patriots 28-22. I will say this:
Yes.
Drake May is looking pretty decent with this Patriots team. I think they can grow something special if they keep him in. But for the Rams, I don't even know if they're in a playoff spot, but they're looking like they're fighting for one. So
That's a game they had to win. In other words, like
yes,
to keep their hopes alive.
they're
Like,
eighth spot right now. So
yeah,
they need
it's
to.
not. But the 7th seed is the Washington Commanders.
That's
So
the problem. Yeah.
yeah, bro.
Next one, Saints dominate the Browns 35-14. The Jameis Winston, miracle stuff is finally bad over.
Of course it
So,
is. It's
and
almost
now
like
Derek Carr decides he wants to play good after someone makes a comment about his former teammates make comments about him. So there you go. That's what's going on.
I mean, again, Saints are their season's kind of over too. So it's unless they can catch the Buck somehow, which
Or they
is
can win the division.
yeah. I mean, actually, no, their season's not over because if they win that division. Oh no, it's not the Bucks. It's the Falcons. I meant to say the
Falcons are
Falcons.
6-5, but they lost
They
the last
could.
game.
They could. That division is still so trash. I'm sorry. That division is.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit better than last year, but it's just still garbage.
Vikings beat the Titans 23-13. Expected. Nothing crazy with that one.
Yeah.
Dolphins beat the Raiders 34-19. Also expected.
Big win for the Dolphins, though. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, that's 2 games now in the trot.
They lose one game, the playoff chances are pretty much over. But see what happens. Packers barely beat the Bears 20-19 after a game-winning block field goal by the Packers. A rival game, division game. I do think that the Packers are still a better team than the Bears, but this is one of those division games where they just are close for no reason.
I will say, like, as far as like Bears fans, hold your heads high. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think next year is going to be a completely different year for you guys.
For sure.
It's not a bad season overall. It's really not a bad season.
It's better than last year. You guys are 4-6. It's pretty damn good. Broncos demolished the Falcons 38-6.
See, I look at this and I'm like, first of all, shout out to Bo Nix. Secondly,
Yes.
like, are the Broncos really like that? Or
They really like that because of their defense. Their defense is freaking amazing. And not only that, you got Bo Nix stepping up to the plate and playing consistently. So shout out to him. He's playing phenomenal. And this is why this team is doing great. And they do look like a scary team in terms of any given Sunday type of vibe.
I mean, right now they're holding the 7th seed down. So if they could just keep pushing, I mean, they're not winning the division. That's safe to say.
Yeah.
But if they could just keep it pushing, just keep winning your games. The Broncos, wow, the Denver Broncos in the playoffs.
Yeah. And you're talking about a quarterback that got drafted in the 2nd round.
And
it's 22 years old. That maybe got developed by a good head coach.
Yo, story of the freaking century. Zach Wilson makes the playoffs before the New York Jets. No, Zach Wilson makes the playoffs the year after he leaves the New York Jets.
Yes.
Oh my goodness gracious. I don't even care. Backup or not. I don't even care.
Well, he's not playing, but still. Seattle Seahawks beat the 49ers 20-17. 49ers are like up and down this season. Their inconsistency is crazy. And CMC hasn't found his stride yet. A little bit concerning, but this team still has a chance at winning the division. So it's not over until it's over. So I will say they still have a chance, but it's getting kind of dim when they're losing games like this.
It's just, dude, the wild card picture in the NFC is so stupid. Like, you really have to win your division if you're in these bad divisions. Because, like, dude, the Washington Commanders are the 7th seed. The Green Bay Packers are the 6th seed. Both 7-4, 7-3. The 5th seed is the freaking 8-2 Minnesota Vikings. Like, what? Yo, you have to win your division. You're not catching these guys. There's no way. But the Cardinals are looking like they could possibly make it. Man, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. 49ers are, like you said, very up and down. Seahawks are battling for it. Mm-hmm. And the Rams are trying to sneak in there. Well, not the Rams, not sneaking in there. They're right there as well.
Yeah. So it's still up for anybody in that division, honestly. America's game of the week. Bills beat the Kansas City Chiefs.
Thank God.
30-21. The undefeated streak is finally over. The Chiefs get their first loss of the season, and the Buffalo Bills improved to 9-2. And yeah, they're second place in the AFC and they're first place in their division. Buffalo Bills, stand up. Josh Allen playing a better game than Patrick Mahomes, and pretty much the defense wrote it out. Showing to the Kansas City Chiefs inconsistencies this season, just hasn't been replicating L's. And this is pretty much showing what they've been doing all season. They've just been getting W's. But the Bills are a better team. And yeah, I'm happy with this. Good for them.
And I honestly shout out to Josh Allen, bro, because if there's
Yeah.
one consistent about this team, it's that he's always in the ball out. There's never.
For sure.
It's crazy because I don't know if he's gonna make it to the Super Bowl again, but like he is a great quarterback.
I will say a Bills versus Lions Super Bowl, that would be very entertaining to watch. That offensive power of Josh Allen going up against that offensive power of the Lions, that would be a high scoring game. That would be such a high scoring game.
It would be, but I would it. Josh Allen would have to have the game of his life to beat the Lions in the Super Bowl.
All it takes is one game.
Yeah, it does. You're right. You're right.
That's all it does. And Josh Allen can put it on when it matters most. What are we up to? Oh, Sunday Night Football. The Chargers beat the Bengals 34-27.
I'm so sick.
Bengals just can't close out games. It's just that simple.
The Chargers
are a enough team, but they can't close out games.
The Chargers are 7-3. That doesn't sound right, does it?
No.
The 5th seed Chargers 7-3. Goodness gracious.
They're an underrated team going into these playoffs for sure.
I think they're just. I think they're just there, to be honest. I don't think they're that nice.
First round.
Yeah, true.
Chargers continuing their dominance. Their run game and their pass game has been consistent all season, and their defense has been really good. Bengals just proving why they are 4-7. They just can't close out games. It's that simple.
Can I be honest with you?
Mm-hmm.
As crazy as this is to say, because it's still a lot of season left, I do think their season is over. I don't think
really.
I don't think they're making it. I think the team is just too. It just doesn't make the losses that they're getting just doesn't make sense. Like, how much more can you do? There's not much more. Like,
sorry.
They're like I feel like it's just not clicking for them, and it's just going to continue not to click.
The sucky thing about this team is that, specifically for the individual, Joe Burrow, he is playing the best football in his career, and honestly, he's playing the best quarterback in the league. Just underrated because the team's record is so bad. He's first in passing yards. He's first in passing touchdowns. He is, I think, third in interceptions thrown out of all starting quarterbacks. So it's like he is balling out, but the team is just bad that he's not in MVP conversations. So,
crazy.
And he's having a career season. He's playing the best. He's the best quarterback right now in terms of gameplay, without record. And then Monday Night Football. You got the Houston Texans beating the Dallas Cowboys 34-10. Yeah, buddy. Yeehaw. Let's go, Cowboys.
No, I'm done. I'm so done. Delete the franchise.
Here's the thing I don't understand about the Cowboys. You get Trey Lance in your team, right? You trade for him, and you still start Cooper Rush.
He's not even playing. It doesn't make any sense. The whole Jerry Jones, they can't even see, bro. They can't see out of their own stadium. It's fine.
No, not even that. Even the stadium had some like karma thrown at Jerry Jones. Can you see that the piece of like roof fell down before the game started?
Yo, bro.
Even the stadium's like, nah, this guy sucks.
It's just showing that the stadium's as old as Jerry Jones. Like just let it be, bro. It's finished. It's all done.
And then the last game I had to get into because it's the best for last.
No,
the Steelers beat the Ravens 18-16 after a failed 2-point conversion to tie the game up in the last seconds of the game. Overall, I got a couple of things to make about these comments. A, the Baltimore Ravens sold my parlay. Thank you very much. And B, Lamar Jackson throws another interception, turnover in a crucial part of the game. C, the Ravens don't stick to their game plan, and that is run the football to Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry had 13 carries in this game, and I believe in the last fourth quarter, I think he had like 4 in the whole quarter or something like that. It was some ridiculous number that was so minuscule. You're looking at the best running back in the league right now, and you're not giving him the ball where it matters most. It's like we've seen this in all your losses. Pretty much every loss that you had, you've lost because you didn't give your running back enough for the carries. It's just that simple. You almost lost against the Cowboys because of the same thing. You lost another game. I forgot what the particular game it was. Now I'm going to look it up because it's going to say inside my head. You lost to the Browns because you didn't run the football late in the game. You lost to the where are we up to? You lost to the Raiders because you didn't run the football late in the game. Just a couple of them. So overall, really lucky. You lost to the Steelers because you didn't run the football late in the game. It is at the end of the day, it's just who is going to be more perfect and who's going to close out the game when it matters most. And the Ravens, when they don't run the football, they just don't close out the games, and it's just insane. But shout out to that Pittsburgh defense, TJ Watt. They're doing them thing because they slow down Lamar Jackson running too. So very hard to do all season, and he's been playing phenomenal. So yeah, it's crazy to say that, but the Pittsburgh Steelers are number 1 in that division by 2 games.
Yep.
Crazy stuff.
Yeah. There's not a lot to say for me. I'm not gonna lie.
Damn, Eric.
It's
Eric.
I'm getting to that point in the season, where it's starting to feel like playoffs. And
no, Eric, don't say that.
No, but I felt like that game was insanely important. That game was insanely important, and we're not a team that I wanted to be sitting here worrying about us being like a 6 seed or a 7 seed. I didn't really want to be worried about all that. I wanted to be the number 1 in our division, so we didn't have to worry about the wild card, because the way the Ravens play football, there's always a chance that we lose, and it's kind of frustrating. So
we're versing the Chargers next week on Monday Night Football,
and I think we will beat them because I think we are.
You should beat them. You should, but their defense is good too.
The thing is, the Steelers. Never say never. I do believe their chances of winning the division are very high. I'm not gonna say they're going to win it. I think that's what I was looking up earlier. I have to give credit where credit, even though this kills me to say. I think Mike Tomlin kind of has to win Coach of the Year.
I think what that's telling me. Parlays awards coming up soon. I think we got to box him in soon. That's gonna be one of the locks.
Yeah, I think he kind of has to. If it's not him, then it's who's I was looking. It's either Dan Quinn or
Dan Campbell.
Sean McDermott. I was gonna say Sean McDermott. Oh my God, yeah, Dan. But see, the thing is that the reason I didn't say Dan Campbell's like a get. I feel like I didn't have to say him because it's already kind of just it's just there. But the reason I wasn't gonna say him because the reason I said the other guys was because. Yes, we knew they was going to be good, but we didn't think they was going to be that good. And for example, was it Dan's 9-1?
9-1.
The Bills are 9-2, and not to say he has the offense playing actually insane. It's hard, but I think it's Mike Tomlin.
I think you got to give it to Dan Campbell because his team, even though they're expected to be good, the fact that they're number 1 in the NFL is also very good. And not even that, the way that they're winning games in that such dominant form, I think is also accountability you got to look into. And not to mention, this guy should have won it last year when his team made the playoffs after being bad in years past. And the fact that he didn't win it. It's not I'm not saying you got to give it to him because he didn't win in the past, but I'm kind of saying that in that sense. They should win it this time.
I just think if we're going to pick a top 3, it's going to have to be McDermott, Dan, and Mike.
Yeah.
Because I'm not giving it to the Chiefs because they suck. And I mean, I would like to throw in Dan, what was it, Quinn? Yeah,
Dan Quinn of the Commanders.
Quinn. I would like to throw him in there, but realistically, they just lost and they haven't been a good team this entire year, technically. So I guess no, but
yeah, well,
I'm gonna hold on to the fact that if we do see the Steelers in the playoffs, we will beat them. I'm gonna hold on to that. I think it's one of those situations where they get us here, we get them over here.
Okay.
So they can have, as long as we make the playoffs, they can have the division. Because I know dang well not one team wants to see us round 1. I know not one team wants to see us round 1. Because
anyone wants to see. Listen, your team is still amazing. Your team is one of the best teams in the league. But the thing is, it's going to come down to this. And the thing, like you said, it's almost like playoff atmosphere. And you guys haven't had the best record in the playoffs. And it's can you guys close out games when it matters most? And I believe you can, because you have done that in the past in a couple games. But the thing is, sometimes you revert back to the old passing ways and you don't stick to the running game where it's been being successful for you guys.
I also, and this might be crazy enough to say, but like, and I hate to say this again, right? But we was talking about Super Bowls earlier, and I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, this is again crazy to say. If the Steelers, and this is my fraudulent pick, I picked them as my fraudulent pick, which freaking sucks. But like, if the Steelers keep it up this way, bro, I can see them. I could see them. If there's gonna be a team to stop Patrick Mahomes, I can see it being them. I genuinely can. I genuinely can. I'm
I
not
don't
gonna,
think they can
dude.
stop the Lions. Is my only issue.
That dude, Mike Tomlin. I don't know, bro. Mike Tomlin is just too. He doesn't lose. He just does not lose.
He loses
Even
in
when
the
he loses,
playoffs.
he wins. Like,
That's what matters most.
dude, I don't know. I think the Steelers, for what they've built this season to just randomly to just be this good off rip, this is what the Jets were supposed to be. When you really think about it. Got the quarterback, got everything together, have the defensive player that you add on from offseason. This is what the Jets was generally supposed to be. And it's like, bro, this team is disgusting. I'm like, this team is forced to be reckoned with. But overall, I still think I'm still trusting in my Ravens. Just a bad week for morale. I will say that much. A bad week for belief. Definitely a bad L. Terrible L. So
Well, let's get into these comments. Knife says, "Yo, the Ravens are still a thing. Crazy. That's
yo,
crazy."
come on, bro.
He said, "Hey Eric, you beat the team. You beat the Brown. Your team beat the Browns because you didn't. Because the other team didn't. See, you're a Saints fan."
No, I'm not a Saints fan, bro.
He said,
Bro,
"Stupid purple incarnation say freaking
I
Vikings."
can't stand the Saints.
He said,
I mean,
"Bears
no,
abuse." He said, "Yo, the Broncos. Who knew?" He said, "What's the NFC West again?"
dude, that team, the whole division is just like,
Butt cheeks, butt cheeks. And then he said, um, if it had to happen sometime, congratulations, Bills, you won your Super Bowl. That's the biggest
oh my
game of the season
gosh.
for sure. Um, he said Bengals are so disappointing. They really are. Now says David, I sent you a trade by the way. Oh, I'm gonna check that
Uh-oh.
out. Cowboys. He said Cowboys start the tank, bro. They started the tank 5 weeks ago, and honestly, this is scary for CeeDee Lamb's future because you don't know if he wants to stay after this. You know, and all your Micah Parsons too. Just saying.
I would have been out. I'm leaving for sure.
Yeah.
I'm out.
So nice as Lamar, you can't be MVP. You lost to the Raiders and Browns. Then you can't overcome the other teams just scoring field goals. It's up, bro. Josh Allen versus Jared Goff, or just give it to Saquon, but not Lamar. I still think that's a hot take. I still think Lamar Jackson's in this conversation. I do think that Josh Allen and Jared Goff are in here, just like Derrick Henry and Saquon. But
I think
I don't
Lamar
think
is
he's
in
out.
the conversation because of namesake. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I do like I agree with Knives in some type of sense. It's like, yo, you can't lose these games.
Are you okay?
Dude,
Hey,
I'm telling you, this week
you can't go
I
recency biased.
no, I'm
Your
not. I'm
season
not going
award.
recency bias. And it's like, granted, yes, Lamar is insane. I'm not saying he's not in that conversation. That's where I think he drags it because like all he needs is one good week and watch, boop, right back into the top, right back into the top. It's just,
He never leaves.
it's like you can't look at this season for Lamar and look at the team that he has, and then you turn around and go look at the Buffalo Bills and look at the team that Josh Allen has, and you can't sit here and tell me that Josh Allen can't be running like front runner.
Yeah.
Like it's just like Josh Allen is way more consistent
Mm-hmm.
and his team is playing better. So it's like I don't know, bro.
Here's the thing. Ready?
I don't know, bro.
A couple weeks ago, we were saying Lamar Jackson was definite MVP.
Because it was
It was
clear. It
clear,
was
100%.
clear.
100%. He's been inconsistent the last couple of weeks.
Lost to
Still
the
up there.
Browns.
He's still up there. He's still in the top 3. But the thing is, you got other guys coming in the ranks like Jared Goff, and you also have guys like Josh Allen. So it made it a lot closer than it was a couple of weeks ago.
Let's see. NFL MVP race. Let's find out.
They probably still got Lamar. They probably got Patrick Mahomes in number 1. Knowing NFL. You ever see those videos I sent you with the guys the commentary?
Yes. No, those are funny.
Hilarious, dude. Those are hilarious. This is like memes. They're making fun of Patrick Mahomes.
Let me see something. This is ESPN. Their odds and rankings. This
I'm
was
scared.
November 20th. Updated by. November 20th. They have Lamar at 1 still.
Yep.
They have Josh Allen at 2, Jared Goff at 3,
There you go.
Patrick
Top
Mahomes
three.
at 4, Saquon at 5.
Why is Patrick Mahomes 4, dude?
Why is Patrick
Why?
Mahomes?
Why is he even in the list?
Oh man. But listen, bro. I'm sorry, guys. I couldn't bring that energy for the Ravens and the Steelers because that one, this loss hurt, bro. It felt like a playoff game, and it felt like last year, and I can already start to feel like last year we lost to the Chiefs, bro. That was heart freaking like to me, it was just so irritating, and I can't afford that again, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. I really thought we were gonna win this week too. Sucks, freaking suck, bro.
And then Bear said, Mike Tomlin made a deal with the devil to never have a season under 500. He said, this is crazy when you look at his coaching career record. Yeah, it's insane.
It's insane. It's
Really insane.
you know what it is too. Like, sorry, I'm going back to the Ravens. Like, you can't have Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry on your team and not be guaranteed. Yeah, like that's what I'm really looking at here. It's like we have a sick team, and it's like, bro, you just can't go to waste. This just can't go to waste.
For sure. And then Nye says, dang, David, you got a landline? I knew you were 84. What are you talking about? No, that wasn't my phone.
That was me.
Eric's phone.
Oh, no.
I do have a home phone, though.
That was me. Man.
It was one, honestly, I came home one day. It was a couple of years ago. We had home phones like downstairs, like in a whole bunch of parts of the house, right? All of a sudden I come home one day and I just see like one left. I'm like, what the hell happened? Like, who's taking our home phones? There's like one left, and no one even calls it anymore, dude. That's so weird how it just shifted.
Yeah, my the one that I have, there's 2 in the house, and the only time someone will call it is if it's like my grandma's friends, or or like someone can't get in contact with like the actual phone, so they'll call the home phone.
Yeah.
And if you leave a message, you can hear them out loud. They'll be like, "Yo, pick up the phone."
Yeah. Bear said Burrow's numbers wise is my MVP pick, but he don't have any wins. Lamar's still my MVP pick as of right now, but he would need to close the season out strong. If not Lamar, then it's probably Allen. Those are all reasonable
I'll go,
statements. I agree with that.
Hey, man, but MV3, bro, is still here, bro. I'm still here for it.
All I'm saying is that parlays are coming close, and we got to get our predictions correct because was it $900,000 we could have won that one time?
I'm not. No, it was freaking 10 grand. What's it called? I'm not. What we
I'm
could
talking
have
about when we predicted the awards.
Oh yeah,
like 900 grand.
Yeah, that we folded on that, and we got all of them right. Oh my gosh. All right, let's quickly run through these. Let's run through the week 12 predictions, and then we'll just close it out. But we appreciate all you guys that are tuned in right now. Appreciate all the comments, everything. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate it, man. But Thursday Night Football tomorrow, Steelers versus Browns. We don't gotta talk about this, right?
It's a close matchup.
It's a Browns win.
No, close matchup.
I would love to see the Browns win this game, bro.
The fact that
give me some hope.
The over-under, the total of this game is 36 and a half. That's so low. That's like 18, 19 points each.
Dude.
Hold on, Eric. Let me go on the parlay for this. Let's see if we can cook up a parlay for this.
David, I'm not betting no money. I'm telling you right now.
No. I'm not saying we're going to put money in, but I want to see what the odds look like, All I'm saying. I'm not saying it's going to work because, they never work because they're trying to take your money.
Yeah, nobody had me there, bro. I'm so upset with what happened last time.
Steelers win?
Yeah, Steelers.
Okay.
The most you get me is a freaking $1 at most. Like, what's it called? Next game, you got Patriots versus Dolphins. Dolphins are home.
Dolphins got to get this victory.
They have to win. I mean, the Patriots have been playing well, like you said, but Dolphins are going to win this game. They have to, right? They have to. Mm-hmm. It's a must-win game for them, but it's going to be difficult. But Dolphins are home. I'll go Dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I like this matchup. 49ers versus Packers. Ooh, that's in Green Bay. That's a game that the 49ers need more than the Packers. And the Packers almost lost to the Bears last week. Ugh. And the 49ers lost last week to the Seahawks.
Nah. These are the games that you don't bet on. This is why you
These are the
lose.
games. This is how you
This is why
lose.
you lose.
All right. Wait. Do you want to revisit it? Can we revisit it? Can we come back?
Yeah, let's revisit it,
Okay.
please.
Buccaneers versus Giants.
Oh, easy.
Giants are home.
Giants are
With
gonna get this. Tommy
Tommy
Cutlets.
Cutlets.
Tommy Cutlets is
Tommy
gonna cook.
Cutlets.
Tommy Cutlets is gonna cook.
Wait. Oh man, bro.
What?
Can we come back to that one too, or do you have an answer?
No, it's Bucks. It's not even close.
It's Bucks. Okay,
Yeah.
fine. I'll go with you, Bucks. Oh my goodness, Chiefs versus Panthers. The Panthers are 3-7. Since
Yeah.
when?
They beat the Giants.
Wait, am I smoking crack? Oh, they beat the Saints.
Yes, and the
Who else did they-
Giants.
Oh, and the Raiders. Okay, shout out to the Panthers for getting W's.
Ready? Chiefs. Easy.
Yeah, Chiefs, easy. Yeah, Cowboys versus Commanders.
Commanders.
Titans versus Texans.
Texans.
Lions versus. Oh my gosh, Lions versus Colts. Keep your children away from the screen for this game, please. It really might be a disaster.
Yeah, they have the Lions -7.5 spread. That means they have to win by more than 8 points, and the Lions have been winning by double digits every single game. So I'm taking that line instead of winning. I'm taking that line.
Dude, Lions for sure, bro.
Uh-huh.
Vikings versus Bears. Bears are home.
What was it?
Vikings versus Bears, but the Bears are home. I could see the Bears like winning this game. Have they played each other yet this season? Hold on. No, they haven't. This is their first meeting. I want to go with the Bears. That's just me though. They barely lost to the Packers.
I'm going Vikings.
And the Vikings, all right, Vikings, there it is. Broncos versus Raiders. Broncos. I said oh my gosh, I can't
Broncos.
even speak.
Broncos.
Broncos. Broncos.
I'm going Broncos too. Broncos.
Broncos. I'm sorry. All right, next one: Cardinals versus Seahawks. Seahawks are home.
Another
Cardinals
game I don't think it's gonna be close.
You don't think it's gonna be close?
Oh, I think it's gonna be close. I think.
Oh, divisional game. Have they played yet this season?
Cardinals.
They have played this season. Wait, no, they
No.
haven't. No, they haven't.
I'm going Cardinals.
I would go Seahawks, but sure. Eagles versus Rams. I'll go Eagles. I think they'll beat the Rams. Rams are home though. They need to win, but they're not going to.
Yeah, go Eagles.
And Monday Night Football, Ravens versus Chargers. This is a must-win game. The Ravens have to win. The Ravens have to win. I'm sorry, bro. They have to win. If they don't win, I might stop watching this season. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not.
We got to go back to the 49ers game.
Oh my gosh, we have to go back to. There was two. Oh no, there wasn't. There was only one. 49ers versus Packers.
I'm gonna go Niners. I think they're gonna bounce back.
I'll go with you on Niners.
$10 wins you $2,743.
From what you picked?
Yeah.
Have fun, buddy.
I'm not doing it.
That's not even as much as it was last time. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna put in a $1 parlay tomorrow.
You put in $1. I think you win like $24.
Oh
no, $270. Sorry. That's worth it.
No, I no. Let me stop, bro. Let me
50
stop.
cents.
This is no. That's how you start the addiction right there. Yeah. Put more money in. Put more money in.
I gotta go. Listen.
But David, you could take us out. Oh, we have comments. And then we
do.
take us out.
You said Bear said Burrow putting up Drew Brees level stats on his team, just letting him down over and over, wasting his prime.
For real.
Yeah, Nice says Bear. That's facts. Tomlin actually introduced me to the Blood Demon. That's why I'm good at fantasy.
Bruh.
And sending crickets to Eric's house. Thanks, Blood Demon.
Nah, I haven't seen a cricket in a minute. Knock on wood, bro.
It just pops up. He said Steelers winning that game. They're just talking. Okay,
they're just talking.
Nice says Niners. My bias is showing. Bucks, Chiefs, Commies, Commanders, Titans, Lions dropping 60 this week probably. This one sucks. Can it be a tie? Break everyone's heart. So was that one?
What was the one that you said before that?
Lions dropping 60.
Vikings Bears. Oh.
Broncos, Seahawks, Rams for the upset, and Ravens better win this. There you go.
If Ravens don't win, you guys won't see me on the podcast. Promise
That's a
you.
lie. That's a lie.
Y'all won't see
That's a
me
lie.
on Monday.
That's a big
Y'all
lie.
won't see me next Wednesday because I
That's a
won't
lie.
be doing talking sports anymore. Y'all listen to me. I'll just talk about the NBA. I'm not talking about NFL no more.
NBA has been
I'm
so
retired.
boring to watch. We were just talking about this, me and Eric. NBA has been so boring to watch. There's like no excitement no more.
They need to add a team. They need to add, bro. For
There's
goodness
too much-
sake,
Too much talent everywhere.
give us a team in Vegas. Move New Orleans on the freaking East Coast. Make it make sense, right? And then maybe like 2 more teams. Maybe we get like a. They're talking about giving another Canada team. That's, like,
No, screw
cool.
Canada.
I'm thinking like, yo, what if we had like a. I mean, would it work though? What if we had like a. They're gonna think if they're thinking expansion. You know, it'd be really cool. A team in like Hawaii, or like a team in like Puerto Rico. That'd be sick. That'd be sick though. Imagine. Come on, bro. What do you? All right, give me something. Give me something then. 2 teams because you need to balance the league.
Okay. Let me look at the geography
Wait.
of the world.
Actually, hold on. Wait, if you add a Las Vegas team, then they would take the New Orleans spot, and then there would be an extra team in the East. So you just need to add an extra. No, because then. No, you wouldn't be able to expand. It would be so weird.
Ready?
Hold on, wait. Let me tell you how many teams that you need, though. Hold on. Let me break it down. Division. Okay. So if there would be an extra team just lurking. So you need 1, 2, and then you need 3 teams in the West and 2 more in the East. That's in order to even it out. Realistically, I don't think they end up doing that. But
a team in South Carolina.
What? They already have one in North.
Yeah, but it's not the same. It's only one. It's only for one team. You only got one in North.
I don't think you need one in South Carolina.
Why do you need 2 teams in Jersey?
What
Makes no
teams
sense.
are in Jersey?
The Jets. And
That's
Giants.
football.
I'm saying you got 2 teams in New York. You got Brooklyn and New York.
Yeah, but that's because it's New York.
No, it doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
Connecticut.
Ew, no.
Missouri.
Oh my god.
Kansas City.
That'd be cool, maybe.
The Kansas City Arcs. Remember we talked about this one?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
No, the St. Louis Arcs. Sorry, the St. Louis Arcs, not the Kansas City.
St. Louis probably needs a
St. Louis
team.
Arcs. Louisiana.
That'd be cool too.
Louisiana Gators.
What about West? What about like? Is this weird? Oregon? No.
No, Seattle. Seattle's Oregon.
Oh, I'm bugging. Yeah, bro.
Seattle Supersonics. Yes.
Duh.
No, sorry. Seattle's Washington. Jesus, I'm smoking.
Wait.
Portland's Oregon.
That's what
Jesus.
that we need to bring back. We need to bring back the Supersonics.
Supersonics, yes.
And we need to get a team in Vegas.
And then we'll bring a New Mexico team.
Oh, they want to bring in a Mexico team though.
No, don't do Mexico. All the players will be 5 foot and smaller. You have a starter being your tallest guy at 5'7". You can't do that.
Oh man, New Mexico team would be cool.
New Mexico.
But it'd probably be done in like 10 years.
New Mexico sombreros.
Nah.
Culturally appropriate.
Nah, we'll do the New Mexico.
New Mexico tacos. Is that good?
No, the New Mexico.
Fajitas?
New Mexico mayhem.
What about what about the New Mexico border?
No, okay. All right, we gotta go. We have to go. We have to go.
Or
we have to go.
The New Mexico.
We have to go.
The New Mexico pole vaulters.
We have to go. We
jump
have
over the
He's going off script. He's going off script. He's going off script. He's going off script. Yes, cut the cameras. Cut the cameras. Cut the cameras. No. Oh my God. Nah, we're gonna cancel.
Or the New Mexico. I'm trying to think. Give me some good ones there.
All right, guys. We
New
appreciate y'all.
Mexico,
Everyone, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share to everyone that you know. Love y'all, man.
the
It's
New
your
Mexico
boy Eric.
Border Patrol.
And your boy David. And we are out. Peace. Yo.
Wait, hold on. John Jones won.
Oh, yeah, facts.
Yeah, John Jones won. Then we can leave.
And I saw Mike Tyson's cheeks on
Oh,
live television.
oh my gosh, dude! Don't even talk about that one. John Jones won UFC by
Yo.
knockout, where he basically just liver kicked, back heel kick, liver kicked him.
All right, now you bring it back. I have a genuine question for you because this has been on my mind. Do you think John Jones is wrong for not wanting to fight Tom Aspinall?
When he said he didn't want to fight him,
John Jones, he came out and he said that he wants his next fight. He wants Alex Pereira. Like and
yeah, I heard that, but I also said he's going to fight Tom Aspinall.
No, but he's saying that like he won't. So in other words, Dana White obviously said in order to get the Alex Pereira fight, you need to fight Tom, right? Tom is also like, I deserve to be fighting John Jones next. John Jones is like, I don't want to fight Tom right now. I want to fight Alex Pereira because it helps my career. Do you think he's wrong for wanting to skip over Tom straight to Alex? Or do you think he should fight Tom first and then Alex?
He should fight Tom. That's the fight that's literally in his division and should be what's fought next. Is what the fans want. That's what has been in the making for the last year. You got to fight Tom. And I honestly don't know why, if he is just, I don't think he's ducking him because I think he's just that good where he doesn't have to duck anybody. It's freaking John Jones. Why would he be ducking people? And at the end of the day, it'd just be like, I just don't think he is interested in fighting him. I don't think it's nothing against he's being scared or anything. I just don't think he just doesn't want to fight him, which I don't understand. I think he has to fight him. And I think if he will fight him, and that'll be a good fight to watch.
I agree with you. I think he has to fight him just because of the fact that like you can't have an interim champ. And
I thought he said he was gonna fight him too.
No, I didn't. I mean, that must have been, if you saw it. I didn't see that. I must have missed that update. But like, I just saw the amount of times of him saying like, Tom Aspinall does nothing for my career, and it's like, and he's like, but the thing is, I do everything for his career.
No, here's the thing: you fight, you equals another title defense, which adds to your career. So no, you can't say it doesn't add. It adds to his career.
It's just. I think he's so confident that he's gonna smoke him.
So then make the fight happen and get an easy payday. I don't understand.
It's because I guess he just wants to fight out. But the thing is, if he can't, like,
I think he should be scared to fight Alex. I think his best fight is Tom Aspinall, where he has the best chance of winning. If he fights Alex Pereira, that's gonna be a scary matchup, and I don't know who's gonna come out with that one. I still believe John Jones can win, but Alex Pereira is no joke, and that would be a harder fight than Tom Aspinall. I'll just say that.
But the thing is, if they fight, are they fighting for the light heavyweight championship, or they have to fight?
I think it was light heavyweight. They'll go down to Pereira's division.
That's
yeah.
What happened to Izzy? Where's Izzy at, bro?
Izzy's freaking. He's in Australia.
Izzy did not want
New Zealand.
I'll never forget when John Jones was talking about Izzy. He's like, and John Jones was like, Izzy don't want to fight me. Izzy knows he doesn't want to fight me.
Of course not. First off, they're like in totally two different weight classes. Izzy's a middleweight, and he's not going to exponentially jump up 20 pounds to fight John Jones. Yeah. It's not sustainable. You know?
I mean, they could both go to light heavyweight in a sense.
I mean, they could, but even you look at for Izzy, it's not really the smartest decision for him. Because that means if he's like walking in 200 pounds, right? Like normal, he's going to have to gain another 10, 15 to get up to two. He's got to, I think the 205 is the cutoff for light heavyweight. So he's going to have to get up like 15, 20 pounds before training and he has to lose 10 pounds to get back to 205.
And then also, meanwhile, John Jones, once all he has to do is get the weight in, and then he's probably put all that weight back on and then go and fight him.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, I don't know. I think Tom Aspinall, I think the fight that everyone wants to see is Tom Aspinall versus John Jones.
And I'm very confident that that's going to be the next one.
But the thing is, do you think John Jones does win that comfortably?
It's hard not to say not. It's hard not to say yes.
I'd be a little scared. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be a little scared just because of age. Just because of age. Fighting wise, like I think we all know John Jones is literally the better fighter. But Tom Aspinall, like I saw another interview. Tom Aspinall was like, "Yo, he's like, when you think about it, he's like, I've versed out of the top 10 guys that I've versed. He's like, I've knocked out 6 of them." He's like literally KO'd. Like I've knocked him out. He goes, it's just it doesn't make sense on how he can't fight me. Like I'm literally I
Yeah.
am the heavyweight division right now.
Yeah, no, he has to fight him, and that's 100% true. I just think John can win this one, as he always does.
Dude, that spinning back kick,
Yeah, back heel kick is crazy.
Yo, I saw it. Ready? I sent it to you. I don't know if you saw your Instagram, right? But quick question, then we could call it.
Mhm.
Would you rather take the spinning back heel kick from John Jones blindfolded, so you don't know when it's coming or anything like that, or be padded up in like that old retro football gear, like that black and white retro football gear, and run a slant while Ray Lewis is coming across, and you have to take a hit from him trying to catch the ball?
Ray Lewis.
All right, cool. I because I saw some comments saying it's John Jones and it's not close. I was like, that man is going to snap your rib in half.
Dude, here's the thing. Stipe Miocic, one of the toughest guys in the UFC, fell down because of that kick. Because it hit him right in the liver, and that's like literally your liver fails, shuts down, and your just whole body just tenses up. If that guy who's 220 something pounds is getting affected by that and has been dealing with so many kicks in his life and so many punches that he's pretty much pain tolerance is up the roof, and he gets hurt by that, how do you think I'm going to be 145 pounds soaking wet? I'm going to be broken. Everything's going to be broken. At least Ray Lewis, I got padding on. Even that's going to suck too.
Dude, realistically.
And not only that, if I see the slant coming, I'll catch it in that duck.
I'm just not catching the football. I'm just gonna fake like I'm gonna catch it, not catching it. But like realistically, like John Jones is going to he's gonna break my ribs.
100%.
Not only that, he's going to send me far away. Like
no, we can get John Jones on the podcast.
I'd be a dude. We really should honestly, but like he would kill.
We have to spar with him though. That's the only thing.
I'm down.
100%.
I'm telling you right now, as long as it could be a 2v1, and if we last 2 minutes in the ring with him, we get $10 million.
Eric, why is always you with money, dude? You're not gonna get more money like that,
dude. You understand that you're putting your life on the line? I want my bread, bro. What?
I'll do 2 minutes in with him just to get an interview.
David, by the time the 2 minutes is up, you're not gonna be able to speak.
Yes, but I gained his respect.
Yo, it's not gonna matter because you're gonna be drinking out of dude.
And I'll be like, Eric,
out of a freaking straw.
It's called a spar. It's not a fight. It's not gonna go 100%.
David, he's gonna hit you once, and you're gonna be like, oh, like, dude. If he throws one check kick, he just throws a kick at me at my leg. You understand my leg's collapsing?
Yeah, 100%. Not even a joke.
And that's a spar.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine if he throws. Nah, bro, I'm good, bro. I'm all right, bro. I'm okay.
See what happens. But you want to hear some breaking news? It's very important that ESPN had to talk about it. ESPN put it on one of their headlines. Says,
oh, God, don't do it.
Right? LeBron James is taking a break from social media. You think I'm joking? Look.
I know you're not.
It's right there.
Bro, you have to understand. You know what's so sad?
The top one. Yeah, right there.
The media have done such a poor job displaying how much talent is in the league that when LeBron James leaves, I think that's another reason why the NBA's viewing rating is so far down, is because the media hasn't pushed these other players enough. And also LeBron James, not to be fair, LeBron has been top 10 dang near all of his career. If anything, top 5 his entire career, the entire time he's in the league. But it's like they haven't pushed your Jason Tatum's, your Nikola Jokic's, like they haven't pushed
Lucas.
Like they haven't given them the spotlight in order to. They're there, but Bron is still there. And as long as Bron is still there, they're just gonna keep. It's too much about Bron. They have to. In the weirdest way, they have to glaze somebody else. But at the same time, it's hard to glaze somebody when the whole league is freaking talented.
Yeah,
the whole league, the whole standard.
And that's why you need an expansion.
I also think, like offensively, I feel like it's just too easy as well. Like, not to say that it's easy. I can't do what they do. Let me phrase.
Because you're not doing this your whole life. That's why we're allowed to say that, because we're not in their shoes.
But like at the same time, like, bro, there's so many carries and like so many like offensive, like they allow so much stuff to go by just because it's like flashy and stuff. When in reality, I think you're missing the point of like what we grew up watching. Like these guys, are able to do whatever they want offensively, basically.
Mhm.
Like, and you're gonna either get a foul call or like I can pick up the ball, travel 3 steps, and then dunk it. It's like, bro, you can't really play
It's
defense.
stupid.
It's weird. It's weird, man.
It's
But
dumb.
hey, bro, it is what it is.
But Nye says Las Vegas and Seattle is the 2 teams. And he said move New Orleans 17 on each side. There you go.
Yeah, but that means there's one division on each side that
It's all right.
that doesn't add up. But I mean, hey,
Said stay blessed.
don't
fellas.
worry. The
Appreciate you
team,
guys.
the New York takeover is coming soon, guys. Stay tuned.
We'll
New York
see.
takeover,
Should be there. Give us
dude.
10 years.
If we had that much money to own an NBA, make an NBA team, you know how much bread you have to have?
You know how many parlays you got to hit?
Dude, wait, where would we put the stadium?
The stadium, I think you would be in Connecticut. I'm gonna be real with you.
So it would be Connecticut takeover.
Yeah, I already had the team name. I already used it in 2K. Our team name is the Hartford D&E Takeover. So we're in
Hartford.
Hartford, Connecticut. Yeah. So we're the D&E. Our team name is D&E Takeover. So our nickname, like when we look at the team rankings, it's Hartford Takeover. That's the nickname. Hartford Takeover.
What's the color? I mean, the colors would be the colors, yeah.
The colors would be the colors of the stream.
Yeah.
I have the team, and I'm the starting point guard.
I mean, is this on 2K20? Is this on 2K?
I'm the starting point guard.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'9". I'm still the same height. Nah, it's crazy. That's the funny thing. I look like a midget compared to everyone on 2K.
Yo, bro. All I'm saying is Connecticut would be a good place if you wanted to invest in something there's like just basically nothing there. No disrespect.
Because they're all either they vote for New York or they root for Boston. There's no team for them. They would
if you
love
give
it.
them a team,
And plus, you'd have teams from Vermont, people from New Hampshire.
they would come
probably
to
root
us.
for you too. It depends.
Yo, David,
Island?
you're giving too much. You're giving too much. You're giving way too much right
Rhode
there,
Island
bro.
would want to root for you too. Just saying.
Yo, you're giving way too much info for them, bro.
And
Nah, all
plus,
the
Hartford, Connecticut is a good rich area, so you get nice tickets profits.
Nah, you're giving all the business people a little tea on the game, bro.
I know. Listen, we gotta start off somewhere.
Yeah,
But
man.
anyway, or either that or Nashville, Tennessee. That'd be a nice one.
Nashville's a good place.
I like that.
I mean, they already got the Titans, so I mean, hey,
You got
give them a
Titans, but
football
the only basketball team they have is in Memphis, and that's not nowhere near Nashville. So you could have 2 teams. So anyway, without further ado, guys, thank you for tuning into episode 306 of D&E Takeover. If you haven't done already, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and share the show to everyone that you know. Appreciate every single one of you guys. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for tuning in today's episode. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy football. Enjoy your sports, and we'll be back on Monday. And without further ado, guys, it's been your boy David.
It's been your boy Eric.
And we are out, guys. See you next time. Peace.
Peace.